Very, very good afternoon to you. This is your girl Susan Miner right here with you. Thank you for choosing to hang out with me for yet another show. Hope umekuwa salama. Kama kawaida, I haven't done a show in the past few days, so yeah, mama is back. And today I'm going to be talking about online dating, and I posted a question rather on Facebook, and I asked, have you ever been on a dating site? What was your experience? And I got some comments, and I have Issa Dennis and Asema. It was good for the girl. We dated for some months. Okay, nice. Bonfas Kithome. Bonfas Kithome says, yes, and they just keep on inviting you where you can't dare go. And then he was like different. Yes, and they just keep on inviting you where you can't dare go. So I asked, different cities are my, I was like, cities, houses are my yangs, can't try going. So yeah, that's going to be another story by the way about going to women's houses. And then Mutha Idewavini says, I've never thought of that. Tony Sonny Wainer says, I really hated, it's a hoax. And there is Mugo Wakarancho says, I even don't know of any. And thank you so much for your responses. I have a couple more which I might sample out throughout this particular episode. But anyway, so as always, I love sharing my episodes. So at my episodes, just what am I saying? I love sharing my own experiences. So this is just like a small story. Back in 2016, right? I just rejoined Campo, and I remember I got a roommate. Later on, I got a roommate. Her name was Imelda, still is Imelda. So, Imelda, there is this a trend of campus chicks and joining dating sites. And I've always been skeptical about online dating because we have always thought, online dating, one say they are psychos, And then now, Imelda was like, but I should join. First, I didn't join, so how she gets all this data? She gets all this data. Then the guy is like, you come. But you come with a friend. So Imelda begs me to go with her. And I'm like, okay, Sawa, where are we going? She's like, Hilton. I'm like, Hilton, okay. And then I'd never been in like a 4 or 5-star hotel by then. So I'm like, okay, I could do this. And then it's at 7. So I'm like, if we're living here, we're living at 7 and we are back by 10. And then she's like, cool. So we decide, if anything, I told her maybe we can fight off the cycle together, at least I got my girls back. So we head off and we get to Hilton, and then the guy that's Imelda's date is there, right? And then he has this other chick. I was just okay, so I was supposed to be 2 guys, but it's cool, all right. So we get there and we ordered glasses of wine. So I did a double glass of wine, and so did Imelda. And then at the back of Imelda, I'm like, Imelda asked, I thought there was another guy that you're supposed to meet or something. So the guy now starts saying that this guy Akoukujo is in his room, is in a meeting, and then is the guy that's sponsoring the date. So now my date is the one that's sponsoring this date. Apparently the guy that Imelda meets on this particular dating site is a broker sneaker, you get? So with there, I do my first class. A lot of like, I need to know how much this class costs, right? It's at Hilton. I've never been to Hilton before, so I like go to the washroom, and then when I'm coming back, I will ask the waiter away. A glass away there, how much, And then she's like, it's just 600 a glass. I'm like, okay, nani double glass. So at the back of my mind, I'm like, ile glass you should buy kila mojos, Rebecca in a 200 pop. So and these are like two, so that's funny. It's just 100 bob extra, so I'm like sour. And then I picture this, I have like 2 G's on me, so I'm like, I'm sorted. And then Imelda appear, like, and then I text Imelda, I'm like, ujue glass is 600, so and we don't know over the story like because this guy keeps saying that he's going to come. I'm skeptical what? So this, and then I hit it off with a sister to this guy. They go to a corner, they start talking, Imelda and the guy, and this guy that she's met on the day, she said, I hit it off with his sister, then it's 2016, so later so we just talk politics, they come join us, we talk politics, and then I'm already vibed, I'm like, we can just keep talking, So the sister suggests, since this guy is not even showing up, so we just split this, we just pay this bill, and then we check. Then the guy come is like, once I'm missing a person, we need to split this. I'm like, wait, to a date, to split bill. And then picture this, the bill is at 5,000. The only thing that these guys have done is like a few bottles of beer and us like 2 glasses of wine each. So the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, oh man. Whoa, and then they actually leave us, but this chick, you just look at how this chick is dressed, and then you're like, I just feel like, okay, I'm not 100% sure, but that chick is some celebrity now, and so they leave to sidebar, but actually we thought they left. And then Imelda's like, Suzie, pick your bag, pick your coat, let's go. I'm like, we're leaving the table with no one on it. Then she's like, Ebu, pick up your things. These guys are going to leave us with this bill. Ebu, pick up your things and then we go. And that is how we left. But before we got home, because now I was like those guys' vibes. I was like, we can just pay this bill and then we all check and then we go to some other club or something like that. So but now Imelda is pissed because apparently I'm siding with this guy because she's already like, I just wish I came with this sponsor. And this guy is actually hearing this, and I love him like, because actually there is some point that the guy was like, when they asked us to help with chipping in the bill, and then Imelda was like, missing a person, and then she's like, Suzie, let's get a cab, we go home. I'm like, I do not know. Okay, I mean, you said that you don't know, but I have to be loyal to my girl. So yeah, we check. By the time to get to the house, but say we have a heated fight, It was a fight, and I was like, and say, bitch, I'm done, I'm tracking, we can't live together, and it was my first time trying to live with a chick, and now she was just so pissed because apparently Lily checked this, and I'm like, I've been against online dating from day one, but they had talked to me with another friend of ours, and I was like, I'd actually been signed up on another dating site, and then as my personal experience with another dating site, this guy, they're swiping right and whatever and matching and however that goes. This guy, we actually even sidebar, we go to WhatsApp and we start chatting. And the guy is like, I'm stuck on the Nairobi Nakuru highway and Shell like 2 G's. I'm like, hold up. Nigga, I don't know you. I mean, I don't know you. What? So that is like my experience. That was my experience with online dating. Sasa, I just feel like in Kenya especially, it's mostly about the sex, about the hookup. Because maybe I think I just have so many stories about this thing. I remember this other time. I felt like she actually meets this guy, and then we were staying at Cairo. So this guy on the profile, he said like he's 6'2", I guess, and then Imelda is tall. Like she's this pretty, modelly, tall girls that love doing, and then she, with the confidence of rocking like 6 inches, like that is Imelda for you. And then this guy shows up. This guy shows up and is like 5'6", 5'7", because he was like just a little bit taller than me, and I'm a 5'5". So Imelda was pissed, you know. And then the guy is like, also they're communicating, and we are walking Imelda. We're actually going look for lunch anyways. So the guy is walking towards us, and then Imelda is like, so and then I'm like, Zoom call to all. She calls, the guy picks up, and then she hangs up. She's like, motherfucker, this guy is 5 something, not to say this. I'm telling you, I died. I laughed. The guy came to say hi to us. I then picture this, like we were high at that point. Me, I just laughed, you know. I laughed. I sat down on the side of the road. Minili cheka kwa ukuta ya KU said, just get me. Because it's like, the fuck, this nigga is 5 point. And then even when the guy comes to say hi, she's like, wait, you guy, I thought you were 6 something. I thought you said like you have dreadlocks. I thought you, no, this guy comes with shaggy hair. This guy just comes with shaggy hair. This guy comes with her. And then on the profile he had like this really long dreadlocks, and it looked amazing on the profile. People say, I just died. I laughed my heart out. And then now we decide, Imelda is like, yeah, may I just text her. You know, we used to have this thing whereby we even had a code of Chai Meva. I mean, if you're on a date and then you want some help, you just text me. Chai Meva, my text her, Chai Meva. So she'll just call me and then come up with an excuse whereby I have to leave the date. And we used to do that for each other. So she texts me Chai Meva, and then I'm like, and we're together. So I text her, I'm like, this is free lunch. Let's go eat fast. So we go to Tam Tam and we eat at Tam Tam, and then you go to Little hustling by us. But the whole time Imelda was like bitching about this guy's profile. And who lies about his height? I'm gonna compare heels, you know. And it was funny, by the way. It was, oh my god, you have no idea. But yeah, that brings me to the point. That is it in Kenya, by the way. People lie. It's not only in Kenya, but people lie. And then I think we're trying to look for a way, or the westernized way of hooking up. But most of the guys in your dating sites, by the way, it's just about sex. It's just about sex. And I remember another friend of mine sharing a story, I experienced about meeting up with this guy. And she actually felt like she had to have sex with the guy because this guy was like built to the teeth, you know. He's like this huge guy, and she knew she couldn't fight him off. And then it was at night, ni kama alikuwa amerogwa anakubali kwenda dating on a blind date usiku kwa mtu, you know. And it was somewhere around Kahawa Wendani, and she went, and it was, you know, she came in the morning to us to talk to us, and she was shaking, and she was so shaken by the experience because now she just felt like she had to give in and have sex with this guy so that she wouldn't be raped. But in actual sense, that was rape in its own. And yeah, you see, those are the kind of experiences that mean I draw about online dating. The one comes up, like he be dated for like a few months, and that is, hey, thumbs up. I mean, in Kenya, it's just about hooking up and the guys are gone. Me, that is what my experience and other people's experiences that are close to me have been. So I don't know about your opinion. But tell me what's your opinion if you've been on dating sites, if you've done this, and I love sharing experiences with you. So remember to like my page, that is the Sunset Show on Facebook. This is the first episode. I'm going to be continuing with the next episode because, you know, I love cutting them short. I love like doing for 12 to 15 minutes per episode. So part 2 of this is coming right up.